Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lillian and today I'm going to show you my smoky cut crease makeup look. I hope you guys like it. Let's get started. I've gone ahead and put on a pair of grey contact lenses. I've also actually put on my usual concealer and foundation. So let's get started with filling in my eyebrows. For this look, because it's an evening look, I am going to use an eyebrow shade that is a little bit darker. It is still dark brown rather than black. And now I'm going to fill in the inner corners of the eyebrows using another precise eyebrow pencil with a sharp tip. I'm going to fill in the inner corners. Also, another note is that my eyebrow pencil is in a slightly lighter shade, and I like using a lighter shade on the inner corners so that it doesn't look too intense. So just drawing hair-like strokes again. And on the side as well. For the outer corners, I usually use a precise pencil like this one and just going over the outer corners so that there is a sharp definition of the brows. And just filling in any sparse spaces. Next, I'm going on to apply eyeshadow, and the eyeshadow palette that I'm using today is from Urban Decay, the Naked Smoky Eye palette. And to start off with, I'm going to use a dark shade. Just using the brush that is available with the palette, I'm going to pick up this dark shade here called Black Market. And I'm going to apply it just above the mobile lid, above the double eyelid line. And now I'm going to use the other tip of the brush to blend out the edges, blending it back and forth in this direction. No one can do it like you. And now blending on the inner corners of the eyes downwards. Using a more precise tip, I'm going to blend the outer edges of the eyeshadow here, just to blend it out in a more precise manner without fully touching the eyebrows. The key here is to really blend out the edges so the lines doesn't look harsh. And again, using quite a precise tip brush, blending out the outer corners really precisely. To create the cut crease, I'm going to use a precise brush and picking up some concealer, and what I'm going to do is to apply it just above my double eyelid. So where it is at the moment, it's just right there and just above it, just so that when I keep my eyes open you could still see the difference in color, and you could actually see the cut crease effect as well. And using a bigger flat concealer brush, I'm going to pick up more concealer, just applying it to the bottom bits of the eyelids. No one can do it like you. Now that I'm done with applying concealer onto the cut crease, I'm going to apply a grey color on the middle part of the eyelid. Using a stiff angled brush, I'm going to pick up this grey color here called Armor. So I'm just picking up product on this brush and just tapping it in to this middle part of the lid, just so I can create a gradient effect on the eyelid, and just all the way to where I've applied the concealer, and just stopping before the inner 1/3 of the eyelid, just dabbing the product in and just doing the same thing on the other side of the eye. For the inner 1/3 of the eyelid, I'm going to use a pearlescent white color that is from this palette from Dior. It's actually a travel palette that I've got, and just picking up this white color here and tapping off excess. The brush I'm using here is actually a lip brush. The reason why I'm using this is because it has some stiffness to it so that it can provide some precision. So I'm just applying it to where I've applied the concealer, just being very careful not to overline the edge. And just the same on the other side of the eyelid. So for the edges where the white color blends into the grey shimmery color, I'm going to just gently apply gentle strokes onto the transition zone, just so that it looks like it blends out and transition well into the next color. And the next thing I'm going to do is also to apply the white color onto the inner corners of the lower lid. So just slowly and gently applying it just right at the watermark. And also not forgetting to apply mascara to the bottom eyelashes. And now that I'm done with applying the falsies, I'm going to contour my face. I'm going to use a stick contour. I'm going to apply contour around the jaw, below the cheeks, and the sides of the forehead. I'm also going to apply more foundation. And also using a highlighter pen. This one is the Touche Eclat from YSL. And using this as a highlighter, I'm going to apply it at the high points of the face. And not forgetting to contour the nose, I'm going to use the same stick concealer, but using a concealer brush to pick up the product. I'm going to apply this contour tightly around the edges of the nose, just to give it a slimmer and more structured look. And now I'm going to set my face using a clear powder and a fluffy brush. And also not to forget a powder highlighter. And now to apply some blush. Before I finish, I also am going to go back and fix the inner corners of my eyebrows. Now finally the lips. I'm going to line my lips to start. Using a lip brush, I'm going to apply lipstick. And I'm done with this look. And this completes my makeup look. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!